Hi and welcome to Britspective episode 3. Today I have a guest who is as British as anyone can get, can recite the national anthem, hates the government and its policies, complains about the weather, and if she were to walk somewhere in India, anyone would say she's obviously British. Presenting Monica Chatterjee.
Hi everyone, I'm Monica. I'm very British and I love being British because it's all about the culture. No, I'm not. I'm just an Indian. I've been around the world. I've lived in different places, so I'm quite a mixed bag. But hello, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, and she's lived in Dubai as well.
Yeah.
So how does it feel going from Dubai's safe streets to being harassed on the tube weekly?
Wow, that's such a good question.
Good opener, yeah?
Yeah, I've never been catcalled before because I'm a very tiny person. But when I went to the UK, I got a lot of attention. So initially I was flattered and then I realized how problematic it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's insane. I mean, they'll just basically catcall you anything and you won't even have time to respond because they just say something and then run away.
On the tube.
On the tube, yeah, they'll say something and then they'll exit the tube and stuff. And you get a lot of stares, so people stare at you a lot.
I thought that was
So-
a Dubai thing.
I mean, people stare here for different reasons, I think.
Yeah.
Over there, you just need to be a woman.
For context, you're 4'11", so Big Ben is
Yes.
like Burj Khalifa for you. Yeah. So before we start the cultural conversation, I just thought because you've lived in both Dubai and the UK and you've done some real estate work as well, we'll do some pickup lines, real estate themed pickup lines. We'll start with yours.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to get into the zone because I have to get into the mood. Okay, so are you a property? Because I want to take you off the market.
That is good. That is good.
Yeah.
Are you an off-plan property? Because I'd like to invest in our future together.
Oh, that's so cute because I had a similar one.
Okay.
So mine was, are you an off-plan property?
Yeah.
Because you're worth the wait.
I had one like that too. Yeah. You must be a villa on the palm because you're one of a kind and you're out of my league.
Ooh.
See?
Very good, very good. Yeah.
Yours.
This one's a little bit, yeah. Get ready for this one. Okay. So, are you an available property? Because I'd like to make a down payment.
Okay. I'm actually offended. I didn't think of it.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
You like a 1% payment plan. You ask for very little, and you get me fully committed. And now I'm discovering the bullet payments.
Ooh, that would actually work on me if someone came up to me in a bar and just said that because that's so niche real estate that I would be like, I understand. Yeah.
I think these would work well for like property launches when you meet other
Yeah.
agents. Yeah.
And then my last one that I think I have is, are you an escrow account? Because I want to open you.
I'm actually sad I didn't think of it. That is good.
Yeah.
I've got two more.
Okay.
Are you a launch unit? Because I'd camp out just for a date with you.
Oh.
Do you know about this? The people who camp outside the developers' offices
Yeah.
the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they try to get a meeting and something.
No,
Then?
to book the actual unit, the demand is so high.
Oh, the
Yeah.
actual unit. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Um, You're the kind of project I'd wait for 3 years for, even if there's a delay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Anyway, moving on to the. So you've lived in Dubai before. What did you do? And then you moved to the UK. How? And we'll go into the
Yeah.
details.
So I moved to Dubai in 2012 and I did a bachelor's degree in computer engineering, which I have absolutely no use of anymore. I was studying that for 4 years. And then after that.
Wait, here.
Yeah, I studied engineering here in
Okay.
a very good college called Britspective, Dubai, in
Okay.
Academic City.
Okay.
So I did my bachelor's in computer science there. Really safe. I kind of got a good experience of everything. So I got an experience of what the campus life is like. I lived in a hostel over there And then I also kind of got an idea of what the nightlife in Dubai is like. And, it was quite fun. It was eye-opening. And also I liked it because it was an experience that I got to witness in a very safe way.
Yeah.
Whereas, you hear a lot of other horror stories in other parts of the world, but I think I was very well protected and
Yeah.
it was just structured well. So we got the best of like all
Yeah.
of those experiences that you get in your early 20s and things. So it was fun. And then after that, I worked for a cybersecurity solution for about a year. And then I worked for a real estate company for almost 4 years called Properties. So I
Okay.
worked for
Yes.
for 4 years, and I've seen quite a bit of what real estate is like. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's the same anymore, but very fast environment, very fast working lifestyle, and you just got to keep up. You just got to keep
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
That's what people don't understand anywhere else. It's extremely fast.
Yeah.
And you're talking about like ages ago, like centuries ago, because you're like, what, 30 something?
Yeah. I think, I started working for when I was 24, and then I left back when I was 28.
Okay.
So
That's like
basically
2018, 19.
Yeah. No, I think I left back in 2020.
Okay. And then you
After
moved.
COVID started.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you moved to the UK.
Yes. Yeah. Then I moved to the UK because I wanted to pursue a career in events. And I got to see a glimpse of what events are like through because we used
Yeah.
to do the award ceremonies and product launches for them. And I really loved organizing that. And then I just started liking just that part of it. So
Yeah.
whenever there would be an event coming up, that's the only time I would be productive in my company, and everything else would
Yeah.
be nothing. I would be super lazy and just procrastinating on my desk. But whenever an event came up or an award ceremony came up, I would be like, yes!
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta plan something. I gotta be in control because you get a boss around so much. It's amazing. All these like rich brokers and agents and even sometimes clients come and you just get a boss around like, go there, sit there. Don't sit here. That's for another real estate agent.
You get a kick out of the power dynamic.
Yeah, of course. It's so much fun because otherwise you have to be like, sir, do you want this property? It's available. We have this much discount, this, that. But then in an event, you have to be like, your table is number 5. Go sit there. I mean, I didn't have any, I'm just exaggerating. I didn't have any like unpleasant arguments or discussions as such, but it's just fun knowing exactly what you need to do with them in an event.
Yeah.
And they just listen to you. They're like, oh, hi. Yeah, we'll place ourselves there. And I just love that aspect of it, planning everything from scratch, being involved, and then executing them, and then seeing the whole thing happen. I think that's the most rewarding part of being in events. It's just seeing the whole thing unfold successfully with maybe minor glitches here and there, but then just making sure everything runs smoothly and then having a debrief where everyone's like, we did well, we did really good. So that really, I clung onto that feeling. And then I was like, I wanted to move out of this country because I wanted something new in life. I was here for 8 years. So I decided to pursue a master's in the UK and then
Oh, so you went legally.
I did go legally. I love rules.
Yeah.
I'm not a lawbreaker. Although one time I got into trouble for jaywalking in India. In India, man.
Out of all the
the places, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time I got into trouble with the law. So I'm a very good girl.
So no boats, you got on a plane, you got the visa.
I did.
And then,
Yeah.
you studied there,
I studied there.
got a job there.
Then I got a job there in events. So now I work for a tech company and I work for their events.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go step by step into different categories. The first thing I want to talk about is, I know this has been overdone, but I just want to talk about your experience with the safety here, and is it really that bad as what we see here on the news and the videos we see online? Is it that bad, or is it manageable?
See, compared to Dubai, it's definitely not as safe.
Okay.
Definitely. Like, there's nothing, I think, that can beat the safety of Dubai. I think in Dubai, I have just had 1 or 2 experiences, and they were just like glances after maybe stepping out of a night out or something. When I'm done for the night waiting for a taxi, I've just had glances. But in the UK, I have had people catcall me. I've had people stare at me on the tube, as you said. I've had people be subtly racist as well and things like that. It does happen, but it's not as dramatic as they pose it on the news, for sure. But you
Okay.
do have murders and things and stabbings and all of those, but I think the motivation for those things are very personal. And sometimes, maybe every now and then, there will be a random stabbing that happens. But it depends on the area you're in, because there are some really good areas where you don't see that happening, especially during daylight hours or things. And if you just kind of keep yourself safe and do not, I don't know, react too much to things happening around you, in the sense that you don't pay attention to something that's weird around you and stuff, I think you're safe. So yeah, it's not as dramatic as
Yeah, I've noticed
they
that.
make it sound.
Whenever I go
Yeah.
to London, if something weird is happening, I have to force myself to pretend that this is normal.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a guy walk around with his pee in a bottle
Yeah.
in his hand,
Oh yeah.
and then urinating on the pedestrian walk.
Yeah.
So you just that's London.
That's London, man. Yeah.
And what's the culture shock, both in work and other things, that you must have noticed when you first went there?
When I first
From Dubai.
went there, one of the not a culture shock, but a very pleasant surprise that I witnessed was there lots of multicultural people there. So
Yeah.
you get to interact with people from different countries and different places way too many times.
Yeah.
The groups are all very diverse, so there's a lot of scope for like learning every single meetout that you have. Every
Yeah.
single meetout, you'll meet someone new from a
Different
very
part of the world. Yeah.
different part of the world, and you get
Yeah.
to learn something new. So that is something that I got to experience there, and I got to learn a lot from it. It's being open to learning, always learning as a
Yeah.
person. That was really refreshing. Over here also, I think there is that multicultural aspect, but when you're working in the same environment or you're hanging out with the same group of friends, you kind of get restricted to the same communities. But then in UK, it's like you meet a friend, they introduce you to someone else in the next couple of days, and then they meet you to someone else, and then it's a big group, or then even if it's a small group, there'll be like a new person coming in, and it's really multicultural. So that's always really refreshing. And then the other thing that I really
Like a shock for me was
yeah.
finding alcohol in grocery stores.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Of
Small things like these.
course. Yes, it's just everywhere. Yeah.
And then you see the word naan bread written on the thing. Yeah.
Oh my god! And then you get chai lattes
Yeah.
in coffee shops for £40. That's too much. But yeah, you have things like that, which are a little bit obnoxious.
Yeah, some things are
definitely.
strange, like how people say sorry.
People
too
say
much.
sorry all the time. I was telling you today about what happened today, where I was exiting the door of my building, and there was another lady who was blocking my way, and she wasn't moving. And I moved, but I said sorry.
Yeah.
And that's something that I inculcated from British culture.
Yeah.
But there you say sorry to anything that you step into. You have a pigeon in front of you, it's blocking your way. You say sorry to the pigeon. And people will be like, yeah, that's British. So
I've said sorry to Poles.
you said sorry to Poles?
Yeah.
Very well done.
Yeah.
You've really kind of blended in.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
What about the work culture, though? Passive-aggressive British emails versus work till you're dead sort of culture here.
I actually love passive aggressive British emails because the words are so rich. I think the more passive a British person wants to be, the more of the diction is used, which is so entertaining because they really want to put the point forward. And it's just nice to take the piss out of that by putting a nonchalant reply like, all right, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just one line. But I think, there is this sense of respect over there for employees where you maybe ask somebody to do something for you 2-3 times very politely, and then you'll get a very passive-aggressive email. Whereas over here, people kind of want to get things done very quickly.
Yeah.
So they might be a little more pushy and fast and be like, get it done now. Like, I want it done now. Which also helps. I don't have a problem as much with it because I work fast. I work really fast. So for me, if someone pushed me to get something done, I would usually get it done.
Yeah.
But over there, it was more pleasant. Like, okay, so this person has respect for my time and my effort. So I get a realistic time frame to complete something. So
Yeah.
that's always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I saw the. It took me like 3-4 months to just understand how to word emails to my
Yeah.
British colleagues, and because I'm from Delhi and we're like straight to the point.
Yeah.
We don't care about the hi, how have you been? Hope you've been well.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do that at all. So it took me time as well.
Oh, but that's annoying.
It
I
is
don't
annoying
do
to
that
me too.
anymore.
Yeah,
Hi, hope you're well.
yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you if you could do this. No.
Just ask me.
Listen,
And I did,
I was wondering if you know about this. I do that now.
yeah.
But I feel like people don't mind that anymore. I think they're okay with the direct communication. I feel like people who are older, maybe they want that little bit of a respectful tone. And be, hi, how are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you well? Have you had a good weekend?
Yeah.
And that little small talk.
And the morning talks.
And then they want to initiate it. Like, right, so what did you want to talk to me about? Whereas
Yeah.
I prefer it like, I'm going to approach you. I'm going to be like, listen, I was wondering if you know something about this. Maybe I got that from Dubai. I don't know. Maybe they do that here. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
No, it's very straight to the point here.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I took with me.
There's a lot of beating
from
around the
Dubai.
bush in that country.
Yeah.
How was your week? Every Monday, how was your weekend? What did you do?
Yes.
And then you get to what you want to talk about.
And it's also like you have to react to what they're saying, right? That's
Yeah.
a part of the small talk as well.
And just want to touch upon the basic things, because a lot of people have misunderstandings about Dubai being expensive. So your personal experience of your own personal finances, in the sense that were you able to save more money there, here? Where do you feel like there's better career progression or opportunities? Just in general, how your life has been comparing the two.
So in terms of the money stuff, definitely saved more here.
Okay.
Definitely saved more here. But I also had a very easy life. My parents live here, so I used to live with them.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about rent. But in despite of that, I didn't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
The only thing I paid for is transport here and there because I didn't drive here. So I had to pay for transport for whenever I was going for meetings, I just paid for transport and things and food, meals and things.
Yeah.
But I think even if I paid rent and I lived in my own place, I would definitely be saving a lot more because rent is much more affordable here.
Yeah.
And there's no taxes, so it's just easier to save money and sort of invest in something, for example. But in the UK, I don't think there's scope for that, especially if you are starting very new and you're entering your first job or you're just sort of starting out in your career. Definitely, that's something that might put you off a little bit because you will not be saving. Most of the chunk will go into the taxes there. And then the rent is very, very high.
Yeah.
Even for a little studio apartment or a room that you're sharing with somebody, it's really high. And then on top of that, you have the bills like heating, energy, internet, all of these extra things. Council tax is such a big part of it. Oh my God, the council tax can be a really, really painful thing to pay for sometimes.
Yeah.
It really hits you. So I think in terms of just living life as a young person, experiencing life to its fullest, it's the best place to be.
Yeah.
But if you are sort of more worried about money and your future plans and things like that, and you want to make sure you have a huge chunk of money for the future, family planning and all of those things are in the picture, then Dubai is the place to be, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I concluded too. The kind of things, basically the weird kind of hobbies that you might have, you'll find other people there, and you'll find those on a big scale.
Yeah.
Out here, it's just it's difficult to. For example, I like Radiohead. It's a British band.
Yeah.
They haven't performed in a while. In India and in Dubai, I can't seem to find like a single T-shirt. But then out there, random stores I walked into, I found T-shirts for Radiohead, concerts, and whatever weird hobby you might have, like antiques. You'll find antique stores, theater, lots of theater and plays.
You have egg and spoon races
planned
over there.
Yeah.
They take pride in all of these weird, quirky things, which is nice.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes to things like bands, for example, if a band is British, oh my God, they will use every single opportunity to brag about it. 100%. So obviously
Yeah.
you find a Radiohead t-shirt in a random antique store, for example.
Yeah.
So things like that will happen for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just I think as a young person who just wants to meet new people, different kinds of people, has an artsy side, that is a better place.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but the people I speak to are usually people with kids, and for kids to do a lot of things, activities, this is a better place. I
That's
think.
what I've heard as well.
Yeah.
Because I think the schools are better here.
Yeah.
And
They are getting better. Yeah.
they are getting better. The
Yeah.
protection for kids is better. The safety
Yeah.
for kids is better over here. Commutable as well. Sometimes parents in the UK have to commute very long distances just to send their kids to school. So that's something that definitely
Yeah.
becomes a struggle. And just juggling all of those things with the little amount of money that you're saving can be very, very
Yeah. That's why it's a
painful.
crisis there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the dating scene like?
What's the dating scene like? You know what? Dubai and UK are the same. There's no dating scene. There's no dating pool. You know, if you fancy a British accent, you're going to be into it in Britain for like maybe 1 or 2 weeks and then everyone's going to treat you the same. Absolutely badly. Can I swear?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can swear, yeah?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah, it's absolute bullshit. Everyone's the same. The similarities between the Dubai and the UK dating scene is if they don't want you, they're very straightforward in letting you know that.
Okay.
But also,
so you don't want people to be straightforward in that?
no, I like it that way, but also you want someone to give you some time and be
Yeah.
interested in you, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's shopping everywhere.
Yeah.
There's a shopping culture where even if it's a really good person that they found, they'll be like, but is there something better out there that I can still attain?
Yeah.
And sure, I think maybe they find that and they go for it. And then even like a really good person gets left behind. There's a lot of choice for everyone
Yeah.
today, which I don't like. I mean, no, you shouldn't have choice. You should not have choice.
Jesus. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. You should choose.
Would you go for arranged marriage then?
Would I go for arranged marriage? You know what? I'm 32. I'm fine with anything. If the guy is good, if the guy is respectful, understands women's systems, I'm fine with anything.
What are women's
Come
systems?
to me.
What are women's systems?
Like how we operate,
Okay.
you know?
I don't think anyone understands that, but sure.
Oh, how nice of you to acknowledge. How nice.
What's it like being brown in Dubai and versus the UK?
Ooh, being brown in the UK. Yes, people love brown people there.
Well, the
Becomes something
governments
that they
love
want
brown
to.
people.
They really want to explore you over there. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
I love India.
Yeah.
I found myself in India. It's so nice that you're
Yeah,
Indian.
it's
What
a
is
trend.
being an Indian like? You get a lot of questions like that. What is it like being an Indian here?
Yeah.
Dubai, nobody asked me that.
50% of the population is us. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But even if I am interacting with someone who's not from India, I never get that question.
No, but I think I had a very different experience. I thought I would be the exotic thing in the office, but there was like
No.
everyone has already had an Indian friend, and they've done the simple conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have had people ask me, "Is there pizza in India?
Oh,
Do you guys have Domino's or do you guys have pizza?"
they need to try chicken tandoori pizza from Domino's. I am an ambassador for that flavor. It's the best shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Chicken tandoori pizza from Domino's.
You don't
Yeah.
get good shawarma though in the
Over
UK.
there. No, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Arabic.
Doner kebab is the post drinking night sort of
Yes.
meal. It's bland as
to
well.
Dubai and try the doner kebab, you pass out. It's so good. For sure, Arabic food is unbeatable here.
Yeah.
It's just the
And
best.
Indian food.
Even Indian food, yeah. The
Yeah.
quality is so much better. The gravy is so much richer
Yeah.
here. Over there, it's water. They'll
Yeah.
bathe something in water, and you'll get like. Sometimes you'll get in containers, and half of the gravy is outside. But there are, I would say, some hidden corners in London where surprisingly the food is good. So areas like Brick Lane and Whitechapel, or even Wembley.
Yeah.
They surprisingly have really good Indian restaurants. And I've just had such a good experience having street food there. You
Yeah.
get really good pani puris in Wembley. I forgot the
Yeah.
name of this corner shop. It's like literally a corner shop at the end of the street, and they have this like speaker, and they're blasting Punjabi music or whatever, and it's chaotic because there are like two shops. You have one shop like selling coconut water. They've also started blasting some music like Arijit Singh or something, and then you have the pani puri shop that's blasting Punjabi music.
Yeah.
So you get an amalgamation of both these cultures and
Yeah,
music.
yeah, yeah.
And then they'll give you pani puri in a proper one of those things, paper plates and things like that. And it's very, very tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been, what were your thoughts when you first saw that scam in London, the rickshaw, the three-wheeled, it's like daylight robbery that they're like taking. But it is fun. I've done it. It is fun.
I forgot what it's called. I think they call it the tuk-tuk
Tuk-tuk,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. It's fun in the night. It's a
Yeah.
proper thing. I haven't done it yet, but it looks fun in
Yeah,
the night
it's
because they've
20
put
pounds.
lights and they've put music.
It's 5 minutes or 10 minutes is 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's a
or
lot.
something like that,
That's
yeah.
a lot, but they do that.
It's
too
like
much
half
money.
a pound in India
Yeah.
to go for like 5 kilometers.
Yeah, yeah. There are auto rickshaws and everything. They're already lit up. Dude, trucks are lit up. Have you seen the trucks? You don't even have to go inside. Just listen to the truck horn. You'll vibe to the truck horn.
In the UK?
Yeah, no, in India, I'm
Ah, yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
In India, the trucks are for 5 minutes and you just have to like dance it out. That's it. You can party in India for free,
Yeah.
man. I love
What's
it.
what's one thing what are things you think the UK is doing better and Dubai is doing better, and what are things you think UK is doing can improve on, and what can Dubai improve on?
So the one thing I think I can speak, it's my opinion. My opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like UK has a better idea of mental health and work-life balance. So definitely people feel more at peace and they have a lot of time to do other things. Whereas in Dubai, there might be a little bit of the culture of overworking, working after working hours and stressing yourself out, taking way too much on and not realizing that that's pressurizing you. Like I, for example, when I was working in real estate, I've had to be comfortable in taking calls at any time of the day and even during the weekends, maybe after 9 p.m. I once had a meeting at 1 a.m. We also did things like we had to have a presentation done the next day. So we were in office the previous night till about 3 a.m. finishing
What?
our entire presentation. Yeah. But you know what? It was fun because we had a dance party after we finished it, and then I came home at 3 a.m. and then I had to go back into office after 4-5 hours. So
Yeah.
there was a time in life where I could do all of that, but now it's impossible. So I think I moved at the right time because now I definitely want to shut down after 5.
Yeah.
I want to maybe rest a little bit and then go out, meet some friends, do my own thing, do my hobbies, and then just refresh myself, recharge, and then come back home, sleep on time, and then work the next
Yeah.
day. I definitely prefer that, and UK gets that.
Yeah.
Done
And
very
then I
well,
think mental health just in general,
Yes.
the availability of therapists and psychologists is better there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I think it's cheaper there as well.
Free.
It's free
NHS,
there
yeah.
sometimes. It's also included in your insurance, company insurance.
Yeah.
Some companies do include that. So that is really taken seriously over there, which is amazing. Also, when you're talking to people about mental health over there, I think they take it more seriously over there.
Yeah.
So they really sympathize. They're there for you. They provide a support system. You have the concept of AA meetings and things like that. So you can
Yeah, I
just go
saw
for
that
like
recently,
meetups
yeah.
like that
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. So you have all sorts of amenities for mental health available there.
Yeah.
And over here, I think it's getting better. It's getting better, but I do think that the cost of certain services can definitely be checked upon because
Yeah.
there are a lot of people who need a lot of help in terms of like medication or frequent checkups. They
Yeah.
need regular checkups and things. So to make that easier for them would be really, really helpful. Yeah.
I think the West getting better there. What else?
What else does UK get better? Nightlife, baby.
No, it's just affordable.
It is affordable, but then it's also
Alcohol is a lot cheaper. That's
it's a lot
all.
cheaper. And if you're like a party person and you enjoy bar hopping a lot
Yeah.
and you can go the entire night and you can also like save money because
Yeah.
alcohol's cheap, then yeah, UK is amazing.
Yeah.
London specifically, I would say, maybe London is really good with like the bar culture and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. And I think the one thing I like about the pubs over there is that nobody judges you for your dress code. You can wear whatever you want over there. I've been to certain clubs over here where heels have been mandatory for
Yeah.
me, and I'm not a heels person. I don't like them,
Yeah.
so I want to be able to go in clubs and be able to dance it out in my sneakers and stuff. Over there, they're very liberal about things like that. You just need to look presentable in a specific way, but they're not fussy about you wearing
Yeah.
heels and dressing up too much and things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're open to everybody.
You know why you can't do
Coming.
bar hopping in Dubai?
Why?
Because one bar is on the 50th floor of one tower, the other one's in another tower, and you have to drive from there too.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of driving here.
There's a lot of driving, even in JLT.
Yeah.
For an area like JLT, it sounds really doable to go from cluster A to cluster.
B or C.
Yeah, but then you walk for those 5-7 minutes and you're just tired.
What?
Yeah.
In Dubai, it's easier to get tired of walking.
Yeah, I think so. Because of the weather. Because of the weather.
Right now, yeah.
Right now, I mean, I think it is kind of perpetually warm here anyway. Winters are lovely. Winters are really good. I love walking here in winters.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And then you have those... Oh, the one thing I like about Dubai is you can ride the bikes, you know, the scooties, whatever you call that, the
Yeah.
electric scooters and stuff. You don't need license for that shit.
You don't need that
You
for,
don't
for
need
the
that
UK.
here. You need it for the UK. You can't just pick it up.
Oh.
You need to scan some sort of driver's license over there in order to pick it up. But then I think you can buy it without license, but you can't pick up the ones
Yeah.
that are on apps and stuff.
Yeah.
And I really wanted that over there. But I can't drive an electric scooter over there. So that's why I like Dubai in terms of that.
What
maybe.
else is Dubai doing better?
What else is Dubai doing better? Well, I think the living situation is definitely better here. Just the luxury, comfort aspect of it, maintenance and things. You get maybe like one fire a year, which is fine.
Yeah.
Once a year, tower will be on fire.
Oh, God.
But that's okay. Fires,
Really?
floods, molds.
Yeah,
Molds is
yeah,
a
yeah.
big problem.
Yeah.
in
Because the houses
UK.
there are made up of wood as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's also, I don't know, maybe it's more humid there. So it's very easy for molds to kind of gather. And
Yeah.
even the lime scale situation is not too pleasing. You know, where your taps get
Yeah.
a little white and then you have to constantly kind of
Yeah.
like clean it up so that it looks polished. And so that thing is very annoying over there. I have to clean my taps and things every 1 week or the other because of lime scale.
Yeah.
So there are little things like this where in Dubai it's so much more easier and you can just ignore it and get on
Yeah.
with your life. So yeah, 100% the living conditions. And Dubai really prides on making sure that the tenants living here are living a good life because the buildings are well structured. They're very modern. You have AC.
Yeah.
You have AC, which I miss in the UK.
Yeah.
So
I just saw on the news, BBC said, apparently this is real, I didn't believe it, but they said if AC is like so high energy, that we don't want that, we want you to buy yogurt, Greek yogurt, take it, and then put it on your windows to keep the house cool. This is real.
I don't know if this is real, but
It is.
I wouldn't wake up in the morning and buy a carton of Greek yogurt just to put outside my
Yeah.
window and waste my time doing bullshit like that.
Yeah.
But I would definitely be open to an AC in the building.
Yeah. And they
So
want
I
you to
think they
take a
should
wet
really-
cloth when you go out and put it on your neck.
They have ACs in all corporate buildings already. Maybe it's not possible. Okay, I don't know how construction works, but I think if other countries are doing it, and especially the fact that British people can't handle summers anymore, because we can. We've lived in countries like this, and this is like.
Did I just
pretty
get someone
manageable.
from an ex-employee saying, I don't know how construction works?
I don't know. I don't know how
But-
cement and all of the things
Yeah.
and all of those things work.
Did you check out the new sauna place in London?
No, I didn't.
The Tube?
I'm on that every day. Every
Yeah.
day. Yeah,
But
yeah,
I think Elizabeth Line has AC.
it is a pretty line. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful tube
Elizabeth
line.
line.
It's so beautiful. It's my second favorite, I would say, purely because it's a little slower than the Victoria line. Victoria line is a sauna, but it's fast. So
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
like the Victoria line. Yeah.
What do you think about Dubai Metro?
Sorry?
Dubai Metro.
See. I do like the concept of the metro. I think it's definitely.
But our metro is like the equivalent of Elizabeth line, which is the newest.
Yeah,
you've got,
100%.
yeah.
It's air conditioned and all of
Yeah.
that. You'll have a nice time. But the names keep on changing.
Yeah.
How will you remember where to get off? But yeah, it's definitely much better than the sauna situation
Yeah.
over there. Yeah.
But then London's got a tube station almost every 5 minutes of walk
Yeah.
in central London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an advantage for sure. And now that the night tube is back, so you get the tube throughout the night on weekends.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was 1 a.m.
It's throughout the night, some lines. So I think it's the Piccadilly line, the Jubilee line, the Northern line. They run all night. So you at least get to a very nearby location on a tube, and then you maybe have to take a bus. But prominent locations are also well connected on the weekend. So that's always really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's something the UK as a whole needs to do better?
Not much has changed in terms of life. It's also become a little unsafe with the stabbings and things like that. So we always have to be extra cautious and stuff. So definitely that.
Do you know your council taxes are going to go higher? Or
Yeah.
have they already?
Yeah, they've already
Yeah.
gone higher. We gotta do what we gotta do. I cry every month when it goes up. Because I'm like, why did I move here? And then
You just said mental health situation is better in the UK.
Yeah, but it's not my workplace doing it. But then, I still like it there. I still love something about the UK always keeps me happy. I don't know what it is. I think it's the culture and just in general. I think there is this concept of no matter how average you are as a person, you'll always find people who are similar to you over there.
Yeah.
So there is that little bit of the fact that, I'm not the only one who's failing in life. There's this culture of people bonding over failures.
Yeah.
You can hang out in a pub because you all have collectively failed in something, and it can be one of the best nights.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've got that much over here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people here are a little more competitive. And they're
Obsessed
trying
with
to
success.
obsessed with success. They're
Yeah.
trying to posture a little bit. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And all that is lovely. I'm happy for what they're doing. But sometimes you just want a community of losers.
Yeah. Did you just say UK is better because there's a community of losers?
Yeah, but
there?
everyone's so nice. They're good people, but we all lose sometimes, and we're all failures collectively, and we just want to hang out and have a pint and cry and whine a little bit and then go home because we're not alone. And then we feel we're not alone, and then we feel happy, and then we go to sleep because we're like, oh, my friend Beth is also paying council tax, and hers is higher than mine, but we're both suffering. So, I'm going to have a good day.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one who's poor.
Oh, God. What's your... do you think the sizes in London are like unlivable now?
What do you mean sizes?
Of the properties that are there? Because I know you said the rent is higher there.
Mm-hmm.
I know your rent, and we did this calculation a few
yeah.
days ago. But for the same amount of rent, you would get a much bigger property in the same sort of area, equivalent to where you're living in London. A bigger, because I don't know your current place. But how many hundreds of years old is it?
It's very modern. I think the
What?
building was established in 2010 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
it's a
modern,
high-rise building.
That's modern in London.
It is modern in London because it's a high-rise building, first of all.
How many floors?
I think it's got 24 floors.
Okay, that's
24
a high rise.
floors.
Okay.
Here you have much higher. 24 is nothing over here.
Yeah.
You'll go up to 50, 55, maybe 163, something. But it's still pretty okay. But over there, even a 24-story building is like a big deal. And it's becoming, like a lot of places you will see in London are incorporating that high-rise culture.
Yeah.
So there's Elephant and Castle, Vauxhall, my area, Finsbury Park, then... There's Battersea, which
Yeah.
is also very
Up
big
and
on
coming.
up and incoming development, and the whole complex setting where you have multiple buildings and then you have shops within there, restaurants within there. That culture is coming up there.
Yeah.
I would still say yes, Dubai has bigger houses because
And cheaper as well.
and cheaper. But that's the funny thing about UK, right? Even the price of living in a canal boat, for example, is probably
Oh,
higher.
yeah. Yeah.
It's much higher than living in, I don't know,
An apartment in
an
Dubai South, let's
apartment
say.
in Dubai where you're probably, it's just a one bedroom, one bathroom thing. And a canal boat's rent is much higher over there. 100%. Yeah. You tell me, because you've worked in the UK and you've worked in Dubai as well, what is something that you feel is better in the UK and not better in the Dubai, and then the other way around?
Drinking culture.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
drinking.
Yes.
And every December, like after the 20th or so, the entire office will day drink. And when I saw that, I was just shocked
Yep.
that this is possible inside of your workplace.
Yes.
And it was encouraged. And then we had challenges. Whoever gets drunk first and who gets to drink more, pints of beer. And they were sending out these videos to their clients. The trend that was like, "Hi, my name is this, and this is my first beer." We did
Yes.
that in our office.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's stuff like this, which I don't think is like normalized out here.
Yeah, it's not.
that much.
Do you know the funny thing is every year we have an ethics and compliance training which covers the drinking aspect of it.
Yeah.
I don't think Dubai would have that, which
No.
is so funny. But the UK, I know multiple companies have their ethics and compliance trainings, including if your colleague drinks too much
Yeah.
and you notice something fishy, send them home.
Yeah, see it,
Do
say
not-
it's sorted.
See it, say it's sorted. Do not let them stick around and take you to another bar.
Yeah.
Send them home. It's literally in the training. And
Yeah.
like in Dubai, I never had this problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun. Things like that are fun.
Another
Right.
thing that is cool about the UK,
Yeah.
tap water is free.
Yes.
By law.
And there is a difference.
It's like you can't
Yeah.
have any nice thing in the UK.
No, you
Like,
can. You can have alcohol.
IPAs. I like
Yes, you
IPAs.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's so many nice things. You can have bearable sunshine.
We
over
have
there.
that too for 3 months, the same as you guys.
Yeah.
3
3 months,
months of
yeah,
the
yeah,
year.
that's true.
Yeah.
Bakery is amazing over there. You can have
Yeah.
really good pastries and bakery.
What about for the cost of living bit? What do you think about the food prices? We covered rent and bills, but what about the food prices
I think it's as
and
much as
transport?
transport is definitely more expensive over there, but
Yeah.
especially public transport.
Yeah,
Definitely more
So is
expensive.
Uber.
Yeah.
I think
straight
the
up.
service industry in general is better here.
Yeah.
Restaurants,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah. 100%.
You have to do everything by yourself over
Yeah.
there, even as a tourist. Like,
Yeah.
for the same amount that you might pay for a B&B there, you might get a really nice hotel here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
an
that.
exceptional service. They'll pick your bags up, treat you like a
Yes.
king here.
Yeah.
And that's why
Yeah.
people are coming here, I think.
But over there, they've now started picking your bags up. Now it's getting better. So you don't have to like just drag it up all the stairs. And they'll help you if they see you struggling. They see me struggling. I'm a very tiny person and they see me struggling with a suitcase. They don't have a choice but to,
Yeah.
to serve me and help me. So that's definitely getting better. But yeah, definitely I've had more of that important feeling if I'm in a restaurant or I'm
Yeah.
in a hotel. They treat me more with, yes, ma'am. Yeah, you're here.
In general, I think the UK cares more in general outside of the service industry where someone is paid to do something. But otherwise, the government cares more. Whereas out here, it's more like individualistic. Work hard enough, you do get rewarded here. And out there, the government has this opinion of taking care of everyone.
Yeah.
Which is why you have, problems right now.
Yes.
But
Who doesn't have problems? Life is full of problems. Have you performed in the UK
Yeah.
at all? How do you feel it is in the UK compared to Dubai?
I think generally there's less freedom of speech in the UK. There's like one or two more categories of things you can't talk about. But here it's just one or two things. But the I think comedy as a setup has been a bigger institution there.
Yeah.
There are more people doing it.
Yeah.
It's difficult to find spots. There are bigger audiences there, and there's a better chance of you actually making it there
Yeah.
as opposed to here. What was your
I think for me, I think we discussed this. It's the opposite for me. I feel like I've gotten more freedom of speech over there. Over here, it is free, but also there's a very specific format that people enjoy and engage with. So, for example, if I make jokes around Dubai culture or around Dubai, that is definitely looked upon with more enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And if I talk about just general worldly things, they might not be understanding it or getting it or maybe interested in it. But the minute I bring it back to say something in Dubai that's a very niche Dubai joke, then they are all in for it. In the UK, I've had similar things just because I'm brown and they expect me to perform a certain amount of comedy or the certain kind of comedy. And I don't really do that. But I also have, as you said, because there are more avenues over there for voices of all kinds.
Yeah.
I did find my space where I can talk about things that I like.
Yeah.
And I can talk about the topics that I really engage with. So, yes, there's that concept of if you're brown in the UK, then there's a format and there's only certain jokes that they really like.
Yeah.
That's there here also. But I think over there you will find other places where you can thrive with your own voice. But over here it'll be a little bit of a struggle. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the one misconception that most people have that I would like to clear is that I have roasted my Emirati friends at comedy gigs.
Oh, wow. I
yeah.
got into trouble once.
Yeah.
But then I was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to talk about that one.
But that guy was from Saudi, not here. So it's
Yeah, but still, I was scared for my life. Okay? I was scared for my life. It was very weird. But then nothing happened to me. So I'm fine. Yeah.
But I think in Dubai, most of the people who get offended are British people.
Really?
Yeah. At all kinds of jokes. Like they take offense for other people from all over the world. Yeah. That's been my experience here.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't think British people have gotten offended with my comedy as such over there. But they have been curious to know more about like the brown stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, why don't you talk a little bit about like being an Indian and stuff? But
Brown
I just want to
stuff.
talk about my bad dating life sometimes. I'm also a girl with dating problems. Just because I'm Indian, that doesn't get any better for us.
Yeah, yeah.
So I still want to talk about my dating issues. But then, yeah, I do find my spaces over there where I do legitimately talk about my dating problems and my dating experiences, and they laugh wholeheartedly.
What are some things you think British people love that they would love doing here?
What they would love doing here? They would love bathing in the sun over here, firstly. They would go to the beaches every day. Like, it's amazing. They just need to go to JBR every day, sunbathe, get a tan. They would love that shit. Obviously not have that much of freedom of doing whatever they want, like being on the streets and things like that. But even in general, like monotonous lifestyle might be a thing over here because there are very limited places as compared to the UK. And also within the UK, it's not just London. You can just go hike and travel to like other places within the UK. So you can go to Scotland, for example, or you can go if you just want like fresh air and go to the countryside. You have those things. Whereas I think if they move to Dubai,
We've
and
got Hatta, we've got
I
Russell
know.
Khema now. Russell Khema is like an hour away.
Yeah, one or two things over there. The
Yeah.
options are more. Definitely, the options are
It
more.
is a bigger country, yeah.
You can go milk a cow there. Can you milk a cow here?
Not that I know of.
Maybe you can,
Yeah.
but I don't know yet.
Yeah. No, there are some cows I've milked.
Well done.
But yeah, thank you for coming. This
Yeah,
was an
this is
amazing
fun.
conversation.
Yes.
Again,
All of this was my opinion. So if you are going to criticize my thoughts, feel free to do so, but please don't get me into trouble. It's not a general consensus. It's just what I feel. Me. Please. Thank you.
Yeah. I think the one thing that you need to do is listen to Martin Lewis
Okay.
from Money Saving Podcast, I think.
Is
He's the money saving
is it
expert
because I
of the
told
UK.
you that I didn't invest in
Yeah,
anything?
you need to start investing. I think that's
I
all.
know. I'm very
that you
bad
need.
with my money.
If there's one thing you take away from this conversation, start investing.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Real Estate Expert. And
Yeah.
thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Cool.